Episode 21. You know what? We're doing a completely different intro. Screw all of our normal intro stuff. Screw saying rise and grind. You're already awake. What do you have to rise for? You're not grinding anything. You're here sitting watching me on YouTube. That was mean. Let me pull that one back. Pause on that. That was mean. Nah, because of course you're on the grind. You're on the grind of, well, I guess am I on the grind? Why do I say rise and grind? I say rise and grind just because I thought of that intro in like 2019 and I just kept saying it. But like, am I telling myself to rise and grind, or am I telling you to rise and grind? I'm not too sure, but either way, I'm grinding Terraria. You're grinding, enjoying my content and watching my videos and giving me watch time. So thank you. I appreciate that. But the reason I started this video all weird is because the beginning to this video is just going to be weird. Because if you guys don't know, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago now, I think, I had my wisdom teeth removed, and for that reason, I didn't post for like a week. And YouTube is punishing me by just not pushing out my videos to viewers, or like not showing my channel to anyone new, which is fine. You know what? I understand that. It's part of posting on YouTube. As stupid as that is, I get like pushed down for getting my wisdom teeth taken out, I guess, for not recording. And because of that, I had very little engagement on my last Terraria video, which basically means that there were like no new comments. So we're not gonna do our wall of appreciation for this episode. Of course, now that I finished recording the rest of this video, the algorithm picked up my last video and is pushing it out to people, and it's starting to get some likes and some comments. So shout out to the first 2 comments on this video, Michael Howard 8495, who said head to sub, first video, but I gotta go back and watch the rest. Truly awesome. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And also, shout out to Woomy333, who said, love the energy you show on your videos. New sub, by the way. To both of you, thank you. I appreciate you. I know this technically isn't the wall of appreciation. And also, my mic is really bad. I'm recording this on my phone because, a lot of reasons. Basically, Christmas has relocated me temporarily, so I have to record the audio for this section on my phone. But anyway, if you're new here, this is my wall of appreciation. This is where I come to give you, the viewer and the commenter, some appreciation for watching my videos and enjoying them. And with that being said, back to the video. But that just means we're going to go ahead and get into this video super quickly, which is honestly probably good, because if we take a look at our to-do list, you guys can see there is so much stuff here that I actually had to make a second smaller to-do list. And I suppose we'll just get into it now, because as you guys can see here, the majority of this episode, well, hopefully not, maybe like half the episode, is going to all be dedicated to this one item, the Soul of Terraria preparations. Because if you guys don't know, the Soul of Terraria is one of these super late game Fargo soul mod item. It's like, it's in this group of like just insane. Like, look at this one. This item has such a long description that it's cycling through it. Like, and same thing with the Soul of Terraria. Look at this. It's taking up my entire screen. But this is one of those super late game like accessories that you can get in the Fargo soul mod. And I figured it's a big crafting tree. We gotta basically make ourselves like a whole bunch of combined enchantments. And because this is just such a big crafting tree, I figured we can go ahead and knock actually a whole lot of it out of the way. So then eventually, when we actually can craft the real Soul of Terraria, we can do that super easily. Now, I was actually going to go into this episode just straight up crafting it, but then I realized, if we take a look at the crafting recipe, at the very end of the recipe is 10 of these abominable 10 of these abominable energies, which, as you guys can see here, drop from the abomination. I almost said the mutant. Drop from the abomination, which is the second to last boss in the Fargo soul. But on top of that, we also will need a drop, I believe, from this like Eridanus, whatever his name is, champion. We can't exactly craft it yet. Obviously, we still have to go through all of these like regular champion mini bosses, but we can craft a whole lot of it. Like, I think actually, up until this one, the Force of the Cosmos, is everything we can craft. And then obviously we can't, you know, craft the full thing because we need the soul of the abominable man. But don't you worry, I know you're kicking and screaming. You're about to pause the video and unsubscribe from my channel because you don't want to watch a boring Terraria episode about running around gathering materials to craft something that I can't even fully make yet. So that is why we have this second, smaller to-do list over here, where we are going to fight our next 2 energized bosses, which are going to be the Brain of Cthulhu and also the Eater of Worlds, which I am really looking forward to. I think the Brain of Cthulhu is going to be a really good fight, and the Eater of Worlds, if I'm being honest, I think we're going to absolutely destroy, for the sole reason that we have this weapon now, the superior Slime Slaying Slasher, which, if you guys don't remember, if you didn't watch last episode, this weapon looks like this. It is insane. It looks so big right now because we do have the tungsten enchantment on, but this thing does damage, and I feel like this is going to be a really good weapon against the Eater of Worlds. But the Brain of Cthulhu, I think, will probably be like a challenging, just cool fight anyway. So we're probably going to do both of them. But with that being said, we gotta actually go ahead and start doing some of this super cool crafting. So first off, let me show you some of these recipes. So like I said earlier, we can't actually craft the full soul of Terraria yet, but we can craft almost every component that goes into it. In fact, the only component that we can't craft is going to be, I think, the soul of Cosmos, wherever that one is. Like this one right here. This is the only one we, I think, technically can't craft yet because we don't have this Iridanium energy. But all of these other ones we can craft, which I think is like 7. I'm not going to count them, but it's a lot. I can show you in the crafting interface here, like the Force of Timber here. We have pretty much everything we need to craft this. I just need to like craft some of the regular armors that go into it. But like this, I'm pretty sure we can almost craft right now. Obviously, I need to like grab a painting from the painter NPC, and a lot of the crafting recipes are going to be like that, like the Force of the Spirit here, the molten stuff. It's just kind of going to be a little bit of running around, like, I don't know, killing some spiders, going to collect some paintings, but it should be fun, and it shouldn't hopefully take too long. And I mean, of course, if you guys get bored, video chapters are in the description. You can just scrub through the timeline of the video, go to all the fun stuff. I mean, I would like to politely ask you to not do that and maybe watch through the whole video because I'm entertaining and you love me, and I'll try and make this as entertaining as of a process as I can. And also, your boy's low-key struggling and needs the watch time, but it is what it is. If you want to skip, go ahead, feel free to. That's why I include the chapters. But let's actually go ahead and start here. I think with the Force of Timber, which is actually spelled with an M in between the I and the B. A lot of people don't know that. You actually spell timber with an M. But we'll start with this one. So I think all I need to do for this one is grab, it looks like just this painting sold by the painter in a Crimson Biome. That's everything I need. So let's go ahead and grab that painting and get to crafting this. Oh, I'm sorry, painter. Were you having fun admiring the beautiful wildlife of the ocean biome? I missed. Get kidnapped. We're actually, like, low-key gonna take this painter on an adventure, like, throughout our whole world, because I'm pretty sure we need the painting right now from the underworld. I think we also need a painting from the Crimson Biome, which I made an artificial Crimson Biome up here. And I think we also need a painting from the painter in a graveyard biome, I believe. I think that's the 3 that we need. Alright, here we go, sir. We are in hell. Please don't burn before I can buy this painting. Oh, no, which one is it? Oh, there's so many. Oh, my God, there's so many. Is it this one? I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to buy all the ones that I think it might be, and then pick you up before you burn to death. And if we come up here into our artificial Crimson Biome, I think we can get a 2-for-1 if we just put down a bunch of these gravestones. Because then we can be in a graveyard biome and also be in the... Oh my God, that is a lot of wyverns. Okay, let me get out of here. Oh my God. Let me put this guy down. And can we get a 2-for-1 now? Why are you not selling paintings? Interesting. Do I need more gravestones? I mean, I see like the ecto mist everywhere. I feel like we don't need more gravestones. You're about to die though. Okay. What if perchance I remove those? Now can I buy the painting from you? No. Does it need to be like at night or something? What if I come like under here? Because sometimes this artificial biome is like a little weird. I need to be under it for it to classify as like a real biome. No. You know what? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I think we have the painting we need for the timber enchantment anyway, so let's just go do that. Then we can see. I think it was the Shadewood, right? Oh my God, dude. It wasn't. I'm so stupid. It wasn't the underground one. We actually did need the crimson one. God damn it. Okay. I guess let's go back up to my artificial crimson biome and figure out how to get this. And before we jump cut again, I'm just going to go ahead and craft right now and off camera everything that I can craft. Because as you guys can see, like, the stuff that's basically highlighted, like, a little bit white is stuff that we have the means to craft. We just don't technically have. Like, I can craft myself palmwood greaves right now, but, like, you know, until we crafted that, we technically don't have it. But that's going to be the same for every other enchantment. Like, really, the only thing we're actually missing is this painting. So I'm probably just going to, from now on, craft all the stuff we can get off camera. I had a thought that maybe it needs to be the daytime. So it is just turning the daytime right now. And still... Okay, well, great. Now you're dead. Look what you did. I am actually resorting to making a new world because I think maybe I need to do it, like, on the surface biome or something. I don't really know. Why is the world shaking? The sand is shifting. What? What does that mean? Wait. What? I thought to dig down because of, like, that weird message. What is this? I'm not going to take anything from this world because, like, that would be not cool. Can I... How do I get in there? What? What? What is this? It's doing damage. What is... I'm so confused. Is this, like, from a new update of Fargo's Soul Mod or something? Like, what the hell? Actually, wait, no, I'm pretty sure I saw off camera There was a new, yeah, there was a new boss or something, because this was not here back when we, like, first started Fargo Soulmod. I'm pretty sure that Cursed Coffin. That's so cool. Okay, we're in the Crimson, and you're still not selling the painting, bro. Darren, what are you doing to me? I think my last resort is maybe I need to be in the underground Crimson, because, like, no. No, he's still not selling it. He's actually selling paintings now, but he's not selling the painting I want. Dude, I don't understand. I just looked on the Terraria wiki, and all it says is I need to be in a Crimson biome. You know what? This could be a good idea. What if I need to change, like, the day cycle? Maybe it needs to be, like, a certain type of moon, or, like, I don't know, something stupid like that. It looks like still nothing so far. Nope. Nope. Okay. In that case, we're going to do my other plan, which is to go down this elevator I already built. And, I don't know, kill the wall of flesh in this world. Maybe we need to be in hard mode and in the underground Crimson or something. This will probably take, like, maybe 2 swings of my sword to take down. Let's see. Dude, it actually did take 2 swings of my sword to take down. That is awesome. This is actually sick. Half of this underground Crimson became, like, half hollowed. That's actually so cool, but I don't know if that means this will work. It looks like right here it's still corruption, so are you gonna be here? Nope, I still don't see it. Okay, yep, you know what? We're going with my actual last resort, which I really didn't want to do, but down here is a cheat menu where I can, here it is, get the item browser, and I can get the painting. I don't actually know what it's called. If I look up, like, paint, it'll probably come up. It was called, wait, it was called Death something, I think, actually. That's what it was called. It was called Deadland Comes Live. So let's go ahead and, again, wrong button, open up our item browser here. And if I look up Dead, there it is. Okay. I didn't want to have to cheat to get that. I don't know why I couldn't get that. All it said on the wiki was that it was sold by the painter in a Crimson. So any more information on that was completely lost to me if it was there. But there we go. So I think I could just exit back out. And I shouldn't have actually done that, because now we can go ahead and finally throw this in here, and I believe craft ourselves the Shadewood enchantment. And there we go, our first combined enchantment, Force of Timber. Now this one by itself, I mean, you guys can read what it does. It's not very good. I'm not going to put this on, but eventually when we can, you know, combine it with all of this other cool stuff, I mean, this is just going to be crazy. Let's actually have a brief intermission though, because I want to see if I can craft myself this thing, yeah, the Urn of Souls, because this is what you're supposed to use to fight this next boss, or not the next boss, I guess this boss that was super early in progression, the Cursed Coffin, which I think is a new boss. I am 99% sure this is a new boss, because if this boss was here when we were starting the Fargo Soul mod, I 100% would have fought it. So it looks like we just need to go to the underground desert to fight it, and I'm going to annihilate it with my current build, but I at least still want to see what it does, because it sounds cool. And let's just spawn this thing in, dude. I want to see this in action. We cannot spawn this in, can we? Wow, okay, so I didn't know that. I actually need to access it in the pyramid. And obviously this world doesn't have that, like, pyramid structure, because this world was built before this boss was introduced. So I guess let's go back to the other world. You know, I imagine then, if it needs to be fought in this tiny little arena here, it's probably not going to be a super big boss. It's probably going to be similar to the, that one vampire boss from the Thoria mod. That's it. I almost forgot. I forgot the name of it, but it's probably going to be similar to that. So let's actually, I mean, do I just, like, write? Oh, wait, what? Wait, I didn't, why is, oh, no. Wait, are these torches because we beat the wall of flesh? I didn't even realize the thing isn't here that we saw earlier. Damn, I guess I'll make another world and we'll fight it in there. New world, new pyramid. And we do have the mysterious mummy thing this time. So let me actually go ahead and throw down just a bunch of torches so we can, like, actually see a little bit. No? Do I need to, like, actually use this as a summon thing? I do. Oh, yo! Oh, that is cool. Wow. Oh my god, dude, this is sick. This is so cool. Look at this. Wow, you know what? This music is really good, too. I mean, I'm sure you guys can barely hear it over me talking and stuff, but, like, this is... Yeah, dude, no, this is absolutely insane. This is dope. Whoa, what was that attack? Oh my god. Oh, he's like grabbing my shit and throwing it around. Pause. Now, unfortunately, I think I will do one shot of damage to it with, like, literally anything in my inventory. I guess let's, you know, for the culture, we'll use the Pwn Hammer here on him. Oh, yo, we got a phase 2 in here too. What is that? Is that like a worm or something? Like, what is that? Oh, dude, he's firing like souls at me. This boss is so cool. If I like, I mean, I'm sure this would actually be a struggle if I didn't have solar armor on. This is so dope. All right, you know what though? With that being said, I think that's enough. Obviously, this is not like a real legitimate fight or anything like that. So we'll just go ahead and take him down. I mean, if I didn't have all this crazy gear, I'm sure that would have been like such an enjoyable fight. Maybe next time we do our Fargo Soul Mod playthrough, we can actually give that boss some respect. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to some of our next forces that we gotta craft. This has taken far too long, and we have literally only crafted one combined enchantment. So let's go ahead and get into our next one, which is going to be the Terra enchantment with an uppercase A for some reason. And for this one, I think we actually do have literally everything we need. As you guys can see here, we just got to combine some of this stuff, but we can craft all this stuff. I actually don't even need to craft myself a tungsten enchantment here because we already got one equipped on our body right now. So let me go ahead and real quick just craft all this stuff we need. Wow, that was a lot of clicking, but it is finally done. All we have to do is just throw our tungsten enchantment back in here, and there we go. Our second combined one is complete, the Force of Terra. Now, this one I actually probably am going to put on, just because, like, this also combines the tungsten enchantment, which I already had. Interesting. Hold on. It looks like this combined one doesn't actually apply the effect of the wizard enchantment. If you guys don't know, the wizard enchantment basically boosts all other enchantments that are below it, like, directly below it. So, like, if I had the Adamantite enchantment below the wizard enchantment, you can see instead of your shot splitting into 2, it'll split into 3. And that was also the case for the tungsten enchantment, where it made your swords 150% larger, I think. But now it's only back to 100 because it's not being boosted by the wizard enchantment. So let's see how big the slime slinging slasher is now. Yeah, you can see it's much, much smaller. So maybe that's one. What are you doing? What the hell? What? Okay. I mean, thanks for the pretty pink ribbon, dude. Okay, bye. But like I was saying, it might be worth it to not have this on and just make myself another tungsten enchantment to put on anyway, because I feel like honestly having the bigger sword for this one, because this one does a lot of damage on true melee, that might be worth it, but I guess we'll think about that later. So the next one we have is the Force of Earth, and I'm gonna be honest, this one requires a little bit more work. For the most part, we do have, like, everything we need. Like, we can craft a lot of this stuff right now. However, the one thing we can't craft right now is this one, which I actually forgot the name of it. We can't craft the Cobalt enchantment because we actually need 2 more pieces of the Ancient Cobalt set. And if I'm being honest, I just don't want to sit down and, like, farm for this right now. So I think we're going to craft, like, everything else that we can craft of this, which I think is everything else. And we're just going to skip the Cobalt enchantment for now. We're going to move on because, like, I mean, it doesn't really matter if we can't craft this thing anyway, because, like, we're not going to be able to combine them all into the Mega Accessory in this episode anyway. So, like, forgive me. I might try and farm this up off camera or something because that's just boring. But, yeah, right now I'm just way too lazy to do that. Dude, screw this painter. I don't understand what's happening. I mean, you guys probably saw. I think I'll probably speed it up in post. But, like, I've just been clicking this, waiting for, like, the different moon patterns so we can get some paintings. And he has not sold me a single painting. I don't know if it's something to do with, like, maybe it's a glitch because I'm spawning him, like, out of my inventory from like, an NPC thing like this. I don't know. Maybe I need to be, like, picking him up every time and, like, putting him back down or something weird like this. No, he's just not selling paintings, dude. I don't know what to do. I think my painter is glitched or something. I don't understand. What I need is I just need one thing basically from him. I just need, not this one. All I need is the underground reward. And you can see there, it's sold during a new or waxing crescent moon. I was spamming my shit. I think I went through every phase of the moon, right? I'm pretty sure I went through every phase of the moon. And like he refuses to sell anything. He refuses to sell anything. So I think yet again, I might need to like cheat into painting. I think the paintings might just be like glitched or something, or like the painting guy, the painting NPC is not working out for me. I don't know why. I did. I cheated and got the painting, but thankfully, the other thing we need is something I will almost definitely not have to cheat in to get, because I just need something from this guy, from the, I keep wanting to say demolitionist, from the arms dealer, guy. I need one of these, the quad-barreled shotgun, and there we go. See how easy that was to get? See that the painter is just a piece of shit and doesn't want to give me what, like, I want, but, like, that guy was so easy. And off camera, I also crafted up everything else I need to craft, so technically, I mean, aside from the cobalt enchantment, obviously, we would have everything we need to craft all the rest of this stuff. I guess also borrowing this, I forgot about this, the Gatulator, or whatever, however you say this. This is sold by the Traveling Merchant in hard mode. Actually, I can get this, hold on. This squirrel NPC sells people, which is not a good look, but I think if I buy 3 of these guys and then come back here, yeah, look, I can actually craft myself the Gatulator if I just have 70 gold and also 4 Traveling Merchant NPCs. So there we go, we actually can craft that, which is pretty cool. But like I said, everything else besides the cobalt thing, we can go ahead and craft. And I also am going to craft myself an extra adamantite enchantment, specifically to combine with this, because similar to like the tungsten enchantment, I think I would rather just have on the adamantite enchantment rather than this combined one, because the combined one makes the adamantite part a little bit worse. You see, it's like, while charged up, one projectile will split into 3 every 3 seconds, which is a little bit worse than the regular enchantment, which is just every weapon shot will split into 2. So I'd rather have that than the full combined one. But there we go. Besides the cobalt, this one is also done. The nature enchantment is up next, and I believe I have everything I need to craft it, apart from the mushroom spear. So if I throw the mushroom spear in here, I think we have everything we need to craft everything else. And there we go. We can craft ourselves the Force of Nature. Next up, we have the Force of Life, which, again, I have pretty much everything I need to make it. I think all I need to do is, like, buy some ale from the Tavern Keep and then go find a spider biome and just get a few more fangs, but this one shouldn't be that bad. I have been looking for a good few minutes in my underground cave system because I could not, for the life of me, find a spider biome, but there's actually a pretty decently sized one right here in this underground corruption, so I think we'll probably go in this one and try and farm out the rest of the fangs that we need. And actually, while we're here, we do need to find ourselves the like, spider hook thing. I forgot what it was called, but it could be in, I don't think it spawns in these kind of chests. I think it needs to actually be a spider chest. Let's hope there's one in here, though. Oh, you know what? It looks like there wasn't. Okay, so we're gonna need to get the spider hook some other way, but for now, we'll stay in here and farm out some of these spider fangs. Oh, let's go. We finally got one. Okay. Please be the thing. I think it's a guaranteed, yeah, it's guaranteed drop from the, like, web chest here. And with these butterfly wings, the Force of Life has now been obtained. Oh, hell no. Our next one is the Force of Death. And yet again, we need a painting from the painter in a graveyard biome. I'm gonna try and put the painter in another graveyard biome. I doubt it's gonna work, but it looks like for the most part, this one is also pretty easy. It looks like we can't craft any of this stuff, but in fact, we can craft almost all of it. I think all I really need to do is fight a mimic to get this flying knife. And then technically we also need to do, God, what is it called? Old One's Army. We need to do Old One's Army a few times because I actually need to get the coins to buy the Shinobi set. But if we're being honest, I'm lazy. I don't really want to do that. I'll probably do that off camera. So for now, let's just try and get the painter in a graveyard biome. And then also I will fight a mimic. All right, come here, you bitch ass motherfucker. And now it is time to be disappointed. Let's see. Oh, whoops, I was editing a grave by accident. Come here. Oh my god, stop running away. Yeah, like, he is selling absolutely nothing. God, he's so useless. Hopefully, these mimics won't be useless, and we can actually get the thing we need from them. And actually, we can probably, like, take these guys down and, like, hit, like, one shot or something. And did we get it? No, we got 2 vile crystal shards. Hell yeah, that sucks. All right, let's try 2 more. Nope. Surely I'll get it in 2 more tries, right? No. I am starting to run low on Souls of Light if this would very kindly... Oh, a swarm! That's actually kind of helpful, because I can get a whole bunch of them now. Yeah, there we go. We got a flying knife. And I died. I am going to cheat to get this painting, but other than this, I think we're good to just craft this thing. Okay, never mind. I also don't have the Ancient Shadow Scale Mail, which... Again, I don't want to grind out for, but for the most part, everything else we can craft. Okay, apparently I lied again, because we're also out of Demonite, but everything else I think we can craft. Okay, You know what? We're also out of spooky wood. I think, you know what? We're just gonna cut our losses and skip this one. Next up is the Force of Spirit, which we actually will be able to craft. All we gotta do is stand in a sandstone for a little bit, and then also fight Plantera for the Pygmy Staff. Hell yeah, I love sand. Damn, that sandstone was fast as fuck. I barely got one shard. Let's see, can we get lucky? Hey, we did. There's the Pygmy Staff. Ah, very cool. We love to see a blood moon rising right when I was about to craft ourselves the spirit thing. Well, maybe I can do it if I go really fast. If I throw everything in here, we just got to finish up crafting all of these individual enchantments. And then, let's see, there we go. The Force of the Spirit. Now, I think we only have, is it one more or two more? Yeah, it's only one more. And then we are done for now for our preparations for crafting the Soul of Terraria. Now, actually, I think the Force of the Will or whatever it's called, I think this is also pretty easy to craft. It looks like I think we have everything we need for it. I think actually this is the only thing we need. I think we just need to get ourselves a garden gnome. Oh, never mind. I completely forgot about this. We also need the full gladiator set, which is going to be just some more underground mining. But for the most part, and also like the Phoenix, we already knew that we needed to fight the Old One's army again. So like that's not going to be too big of a deal. So it looks like really it's just we got to grind out for a gnome, for some gladiator stuff, and I think like a few other armors for like the rest of this stuff. I canceled the solar eclipse event because it was just loud and annoying. But for the most part, I mean, we got a lot done in this episode. We have more than half of these crafted, and for the most part, we have like almost every item we need to craft the rest of this stuff. So probably in the next coming episodes, or maybe even off camera, I'll be running around trying to get the rest of the stuff we need to craft this stuff. But I think for now, because we're probably not going to be able to craft the Force of the Will in this episode, I think we can finally move on to the thing we've all been waiting for, which is to actually fight the next set of energized bosses, the Brain of Cthulhu, and then possibly the Eater of Worlds if we have time, which I'm hoping we do. But regardless, we are 100% going to fight the Brain of Cthulhu. So let's go ahead and make ourselves the spawner and see what this thing's going to be like. So as always, I just need to grab myself a bunch of this brain matter. I mean, 35 is honestly probably a lot. Let's go ahead and grab 31 of these. And then also we got to grab 31 of these overloaders so we can combine them into like the super crazy boss summoner. The spawner is called the Brainstorm, which sounds so cool. And it looks like we actually have more than we need. We got 37 of these things. So first, obviously, we're going to go ahead and just summon one of these guys, see what it's like, and also crash my game. We're going to crash Terraria, which was definitely planned and exactly something I wanted to have happen, which is so good. We're definitely right on track with this episode. Thank you, Terraria, for crashing. All right, and we are back. Everything is back in order. I got myself 21 of these brainstorms. Once again, let's try and summon just one of these things, and there we go. We can actually see what this thing's going to be like. So obviously, once we spawn 10 of them at the same time, this guy's going to be much faster, going to have much more health, all that stuff. But for now, we can just kind of see its patterns, because I never actually really got a chance to fight the Brain of Cthulhu, especially because this is like a corruption world, not a crimson world. It doesn't seem that bad, though. I mean, this phase is definitely going to be a little bit hard, but because we're going to be running with a true melee thing, with the, you know, the slime-slaying slasher here, I really don't think it's going to be that bad. Also, I did, off-camera, make myself another tungsten enchantment so we can have our big sword like we like it. Pause on that. Damn, I didn't really pause on that. Damn. All right. You know what, though? Let's just get right into it. I separated out 10 of these guys. Dude, I'm a little bit nervous. Let's see how hard this is going to be. Again, pause on that, but here we go. I really don't think this is going to be that bad, especially because the weapon we have right now, I mean, the weapon we have right now is going to be just so good for it because it's true melee, right? True melee kind of shreds in this game in general, but it definitely should shred the final phase of this fight if I can actually get closer. Oh, I see. I see. It confuses you always. I thought it was just doing that because like it had a weird effect on last time. No, it looks like it just always confuses you. I see. I'm not gonna lie. This is actually, like, insanely easy. Like, even... I just gotta shut my mouth sometimes, man. Like, all I had to do there was throw on a heal, and I probably would have won. But, no, I had to say something. I had to open my mouth. Pause on that! Damn! There is zero reason I should lose that again. But just in case, you know, just in case the confusion messes me up a little bit, I took off my adamantite enchantment and we're putting on the Ankh Shield because I think the Ankh Shield should be, like, give us immunity against confusion. I'm not sure if it'll work in Fargo's soul mod, but like normally that would give you immunity against confusion. So let's go ahead and again spawn 10 of these guys in, and let's just, you know what, let's just focus up. This one should go a lot better. Oh my god. You know what they say, third time is the charm. Let's get into it. Wow. I'll be honest. I'll be the first to admit I got really ballsy at the end there and just kind of decided to stop dodging attacks because, like, that guy, he was so low on health, but then he just tanked so many hits. Oh my god. His defense was definitely not to joke about. Like, I very easily could have died there. But I gotta say, MVP was the Onyx Shield. Not having confusion for that fight really helped. And look at that. We did get ourselves the Brainy Energizer, which goes into making the big Brain Buster, which does summon damage, which is going to be hype, a cool summon weapon. I guess, you know what, let's just make this thing right now. But not before we lag our game by opening up all 50 of these treasure bags at the same time. You know what, that didn't actually lag my game, it just made a mess. Here it is, the big Brain Buster. And also because that went so well and so quickly, we do have time to go ahead and fight the Energized Eater of Worlds. It's literally right there. I don't know how I could have possibly forgotten the name of that. But first, let's go ahead and craft this thing. We got a broken one, which is a little unfortunate. But we throw this thing in here. And I don't actually know what the summoner for this was called. Probably something with worm and food, or maybe bait. Okay. Apparently the bait is called worm chicken, which is not something I would have expected, but we'll go ahead and craft 21 of those. And also I did go ahead and reforge this into a demonic big Brain Buster. So first, I want to see what this thing is and like what it looks like. Let's spawn this thing in. Ooh, that's really cool. It summons basically like a second phase attack. Can I summon more than one? Or does that do anything? It looks like it makes it maybe faster, but I'm not sure if that was just because it was like attacking something. But that is seriously cool. And it looked like the attack was dope too. So now we can go ahead and spawn just one of these worm guys. Just one. Hopefully not break the game. Oh my god, dude. It is getting... oh my god. This summon is insane. Look at it go. I mean, I know this was like only that was just a single boss, right? It's not even close to the level of like what 10 would be. But like, you know what? I mean, let's just spawn 10. Like, what is this thing gonna do against 10 actually? It's... oh my god, dude, it is doing damage. This thing is actually pumping out damage right now. I'm not even attacking. It's like it is a quarter of the way down and I'm not even attacking. Insane. That is actually insane. I'm going to start attacking it now because I think this thing definitely could use a little bit of help. Oh my, dude, this boss is getting shredded. This was the easiest thing in the world. That was actually insane. Let me not die at the very like final tier because apparently I just love to do that with all these bosses. Wow. That doesn't count. I died at the very end. That doesn't even count. That was record time. Oh my god. Absolutely insane. And for our struggles, we got ourselves yet another Energizer to craft. What does this one actually craft? A RockEater Launcher. What does this do? Fires a spread of rock eaters, increase damage to enemies in a given range. Right click to increase the range. Then the range will then gradually decrease to normal. Cool. So it's like it's sort of like combined with the sniper scope then in that regard. I wonder, it says RockEater. I'm low-key scared this might like break tiles because like I really don't want to destroy any of my builds in my world, but we're definitely going to try this out. We are here. I got myself the RockEater Launcher, and also it does take rockets as ammo. So that actually makes me a little bit less worried because usually it's based on the like type of ammo to dictate whether it will destroy tiles or not, and not like the actual weapon. And this kind of rocket, the Rocket 3, that does not destroy tiles. Ooh, Okay, I'm not firing right now. That's just like the effect, but that was sick. So I can see 2 rings in front of me here. Is that like the way to dictate how much damage it does? Because like it says, the closer you are, the range increases the damage, right? That's so weird. I don't understand this at all. Oh, I totally get it now. I totally get it now. That's really cool. So if I press right click, then the range increases. And then once I fire it, you can see this is like the range of like the increased damage of the attack. And it will gradually come back down until it's here, which is normal. So I can kind of spam right click for a little bit and just increase this range. And there you go. Now the range is like all the way across the screen. That's really cool. That's actually really cool. I want to see how much damage this thing is doing. So first off, with like close range, it's doing... Oh, that's really cool. It has like more eater, like little eater effects. That's sick. It's doing about 4,000 with close range, which is cool. I guess this is like the longest range, right? Doing a little bit worse, but then if I increase the range by right clicking, it looks like he's just like low-key missing some attacks. I don't know. I mean, it seems cool. I think I could definitely optimize this probably a little bit more. And also like I'm clearly not in like a ranger build right now. That is really cool though. I think so far it's probably the most underwhelming though, unfortunately. But like, to be fair, one of them has to be the most underwhelming because like these weapons so far have just been like, I mean, they've just been so cool. Like, you really can't expect all of them to be like insane 110 like winners, you know what I mean? But gamers, with that being said, that is going to be the end of our episode here today. I hope you all enjoyed. Like the video if you like it, subscribe if you really liked it. Thanks for watching. And next episode, we are back to, I think, honestly, just kind of like balls to the walls actions, because now we probably are at a power level where we can fight a little bit more of these champions, you know, fight some more of the thorium overloaded bosses. The Fargo Soulbot overloaded bosses. Wow, I haven't said the thorium, like I haven't mixed up thorium into this in a while, but I guess it is what it is. But like I said, that's going to be all for me. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you gamers in the next one. Peace.